Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Ordinary Retinol 1% in Squalane. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Ordinary, I'm sure there aren't many of you, but just in case, it's a wonderful line of affordable skincare that uses ingredients that are known to make a visible difference on the skin, full of wonderful benefits. And retinol is a really exciting ingredient because it's one of the few things that really can turn back time in your skin. And I don't say that lightly because, you know, a lot of brands claim to do those kinds of things and they don't actually do it in the end, whereas retinol really can reverse the signs of aging, or it can certainly keep your skin in its optimum state so that it stays younger and healthier looking for longer. I'm really excited to talk about this product today because I absolutely love it. I'm going to say that from the get-go. It's a really good retinol. I've got the 1% in Squalane, but it also comes in a 0.5%, which I've also got somewhere on a shelf, but I'm currently using the 1% after using the 0.5 for a while and then working up to this one. Now I feel like my skin can tolerate it and the results have been wonderful. Retinol works by speeding the skin's cell turnover up so that the fresh baby cells come to the skin and then the skin appears to be younger and fresher looking and just generally better. Retinol can be tricky though because it can have some quite unpleasant side effects on the skin, and that can sometimes put people off using it in the first place. But I think that only really happens if you're using like a higher strength, whereas if you go in with a milder version and then work your way up, you shouldn't get too many of the negative kind of side effects from it, which are generally redness, irritation and peeling on the skin. Formulas vary hugely from all different brands, and you know, there's all different things going on out there. I'm really excited to talk about this one because I just think it's brilliant. I've tried many different products, some more expensive, some more affordable, and this more affordable one is one of my favorite formulas out there. It's really simple. It's just got the retinol in it, and then it's got, you know, the Squalane. Squalane's really good at hydrating the skin, and that's kind of like, again, one of the negative side effects with retinol is that it can make the skin feel a little bit dry. So this will help like nourish it with the Squalane and keep it moisturized and lovely. Squalane is also an antioxidant as well, so it's got lots of kind of skin nourishing benefits that when worked in combination with the retinol are really good for your skin. The reason why I love this so much is because it just has a really positive effect on my skin. My skin looks really healthy and glowing and it responds well to it, and it doesn't kind of give me any irritation at all, if I'm completely honest. The only thing that I would say is that I can feel it working. It gives you that kind of slightly tender feeling on the skin, but I see that as a good thing because it just indicates that the product's actually working and it's doing what a retinol should do. If you're new to retinol, I recommend that you start with the 0.5% and then just kind of add it to your skincare routine once a week to begin with, and then if you come to like the second week and then you've had no irritation, then do it 2 times a week and then kind of move up from then. And when you're using it kind of regularly, you want to try and get up to using it every night if you can, or what I do is I alternate between a retinol and an acid every evening, so I use it every other night, but every night I am using an active, and now I've kind of built up the tolerance to it. So once I got used to using the 0.5% constantly without any problems, then eventually I decided to give the 1% a go. I can definitely feel that it's stronger on my skin, but yeah, my skin's kind of built up that tolerance and it works really well. Whereas if you go in too strong, too fast, then that's when you can kind of get those negative, you know, side effects from it, and it can sometimes put you off using it and then you just give up completely. In terms of the positive kind of side effects of this, I spoke a lot about the negative ones, but the positive ones are that your skin will start to look glowy, and I feel like if you start with a milder version, you're going to get those types of results easily, whereas if you start with a strong one, then your skin will be red and it will be, I think, more difficult to see those kind of glowy, lovely results that you can get from it. Then with continued use over several months, sometimes it might take 3 months, sometimes it might take 6 months, you might then be able to see the kind of more long-term results of this, where you will see the kind of lines start to slightly fade away. If you've got, like I've got kind of quite strong frown lines in my forehead, if you've got something like that, sometimes those will never go away. You would just need to have something like Botox or fillers to remove those. But I definitely found after a while that my lines started to become lesser, which is absolutely amazing. There aren't really many, if any, products that can do that, especially on a long-term basis. I find that glycolic acid kind of helps with that around my eyes, but I think that retinol definitely has the most dramatic anti-aging effect on the skin, or just kind of preserving the skin in the healthy state that you want to keep it in for longer. I find that, yeah, retinol has a really, really good effect with that. It's just like long-term results. It's just like a longer wait in order to achieve those results, whereas with like an acid, you tend to get the results quite quicker. That's why I like to combine the two products by using this one night and then the glycolic acid on the second night and combining it. That is like the perfect combination for me. So yeah, this is a really fantastic, affordable option that I think is a really simple formula. It's not overcomplicated, it's not fragranced, so it gives you the results without really irritating your skin as much as other ones do. And I'm literally comparing this to some formulas that are like $100 or something like that. So this is a really good option, not just because it's affordable, just comparing it to all retinols in general. So if you are looking to add one to your routine, I definitely think that you should consider this. The Ordinary do so many different types of retinol and retinoids. There's many to choose from. Personally, I just like to go in with, you know, a pure retinol and then just use it at the lower percentage and then work my way up as my kind of tolerance builds up to that. If you've got any questions, then you can let me know in the comments as always, and I will do my best to help you out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.